What's up, everybody? Brothers, sisters, psychonauts, and seekers of truth. It is Ananka, and welcome to my bazaar. Today, I have a Quaalude chirp report for you. The title of this chirp report is Quaaland, and was submitted to Erowid in 2003 by the user Blazed. With all that being said, let our story begin. Few quick notes. I've noticed the last time I submitted a report for Quaaludes that I was only the second submitter. I wanted to change that. There aren't enough reports on methaqualone. Especially, there aren't any reports for methaqualone alone. Introduction plus part 1. I came back home from college, and I was feeling good about being back. I had 2 finals earlier in the day, so I wanted to relax at home. I didn't prepare for the experience at all, except I put out a piece of paper and a pencil on my desk to start writing. The bracket marks indicate what I have added to the report after I've awoken from the dream. Came out of Quaaland. Prelude. I understand that this isn't as common as your housefly, but it is around. Canada has it. Other countries have it too. If it's still being made, someone can bring it into the United States. I'm talking about methaqualone, or Quaaludes. As I remember from all of my past experiences, I passed out. This is one of those drugs that knocks me out, and I don't get to enjoy your experience. However, it's like acid, in that I always have an interesting story to tell. Just the mention of Quaalude, and I've got the attention of the room. It's something people don't hear about much, but it's not as if it's a substance that's awaiting its rediscovery. Date, May 10th, 2003. To room, Quaaland, and beyond. From room, Sober City. Time LV, 12:13 a.m. Introduction. 12:22. A minor ache has been accentuated, manifested within my brainial cavity. Brain. My heart has also begun to battle for its own attention. A noticeable skip in my palpitation, and I've dropped. As I continue to descend, the external environment is dying out. My system is shutting down, which is causing an experience of becoming a dream. I am a dream, and the events that are about to follow this introduction shall be considered purely driven by imagination. Quaaludes put me in an extreme state of sleepiness. Therefore, everything seemed like I dreamed it the next day. That's why I've decided to write this report while under the influence. Do not think you understand my dream. I continue with my memory. I am aware of who I am. This causes my concerns to unfold and my worry to elevate. My dream is real. However, I refuse to believe that I will finish these words while managing a hold over my controlled processes. Sooner or later, I'll be forced to let go. 12:41. My scalp has begun to tingle ever so innocently. Still insignificant at this point, I divert my attention to something that would hold my interest upon my awakening. What could that be? Certainly not tingles. 12:50. Nico Devil. Cancer Pal. The Death Stick. Cigarette. Part 1. 1:42. The past hour can be illustrated with an explanation of further plummet. As the digital clock counts down to my demise, I progress into the negative state of consciousness. Tiredness and fatigue continue to manifest within my being as I fall deeper into nothingness. The indicator of primacy was the strong inclination to close my eyes, and the burning pain in my eyes associated with the pain of waking up from a night of sleep with contact lenses in. As I lied down to relax, my body tended towards the point of death, figuratively speaking. Standing back up became problematic due to the body weight increase brought on by the loss of muscle strength. In addition to the effect of drowsiness, I am losing focus, memory, and jogging along the path toward sleep deprivation, feeling that I haven't slept in days. What's next? A possible strong desire to drop to the floor and bring about my own existence to a standstill. Sleep. That's what happened the last time I took 2 Quaalude pills at once. 2:30. Car, Dementine, suffocation by tar cigarette, Wawa, classic turkey BLT. The plan. Once I got up at 2:07, I could not maintain my balance. I hope I hold enough power to accomplish my goals. Why am I making this disastrous decision? My fears have dissolved into the unconscious. I am not fully aware of my current state. Downers. You are rushed to the ground, and you don't have enough of what you need to bounce back. Hopefully, the tobacco chemicals cancel out some of my imbalance and partial deadness. On my way into Wawa, I realized that I couldn't walk straight. I was swaying back and forth, left to right, like I was drunk as fuck. Although, people wouldn't make that assumption. They would rather assume that I was under the influence of drugs, seeing as how my other characteristics didn't hint at the fact that I was drunk, nor high on weed. My face was straight, my eyes were open. The only other difference that I myself have noticed, besides the imbalance effect, was that my voice has been suppressed. When I approached the counter, I could barely even hear myself say hi. Before I walked away, he asked me if the drink on the counter was mine. At that point, I got the chance to experience firsthand that I was capable of understanding other human beings. What also fascinated me was that I was able to reason a response automatically, and I answered no. Afterwards, I got into my car. Before I drove away, I lit up another cigarette and took a moment to enjoy the relaxed state I was in. Part 2. 3 o'clock. I opened a bottle of Kari Blogger. Plan 2, down it, and then go outside for a cig and a piss. Then it's back inside to catch the rest of SNL and snack on a Butterfinger. I could reason at the time that I wouldn't be able to do much after I downed the beer, so I didn't make too many plans for afterwards. Objective. Get more fucked up and drop down further below Quaaland, not satisfied with methaqualone alone in my system, because it's not euphoric. 3:32. I came to a conclusion. Popping a Quaalude, plus waiting over 2 hours, plus drinking a beer equals fucked up. The Quaalude is a cemetery, and I am a tombstone. Meaning, if I got lost in a forest, I'd walk around the same tree for a few minutes, and then pass out onto an anthill. Meaning, Quaaludes are capable of leading you to do some of the stupidest shit you could never imagine yourself doing. I cannot keep balance. I cannot keep consciousness. I will now, under drug-induced obligation, fulfill the rest of my necessary storyline. I think I may have lost reasoning. I am death. Hear me snore. All right, everyone. That is the end of our story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Share with us your Quaalude experiences down in the comments below. Check out the other videos and playlists on my channel. And I will see you in the next one, fam. Deuces.